What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Okay, guys, I'm back with this video that I said I was gonna do that I got cut off. I did do it, but somehow my camera did not record it. So I am recording the Cake Mix Beauty Bakery foundation. I have worn this foundation before, and I also use the oil that they recommend right before applying the foundation. I don't know if you can see that. So I am doing exactly what they said. And the color I have is 23. It comes in this cute little packaging. The packaging is everything. It's very, very luxe, very beautiful. But my issue with the Beauty Bakery was, you know what? Let me start over because I didn't say, hey, beautiful people, how you doing? I hope everybody's doing well, living well. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure I say hello to you beautiful people and hope you're having a beautiful day, morning, evening, all that. But anyways, back to the Beauty Bakery. The problem I had with Beauty Bakery, first, let me go into, well, when I was on their website, they didn't have any of the colors that I needed. So I was like, ooh, they don't have a store. So I kept looking on Instagram, and they did have a store called Riley Rose, and it's in Glendale. You know, they do have some of Beauty Bakery's product. They don't have everything. They're out of some stuff, but the foundation they did have. They had a lot of the foundation. I'm sorry, my skin is itching. Anyway, I put my moisturizer on. But anyways, I got the address, called in to make sure they had it. They did have it. Went there, drove pretty minute to get there. But anyways, I got to Riley Rose, picked up a color, and I also picked up this as well. And when I got home, gave me the wrong color. And they had said that two of the same colors had the same number, which was a mistake. So I had to wait to go back. And then I end up going back, and I end up going back purchasing two colors, returning that one, purchasing two colors just to be certain. Wasn't certain. And I also got I got some, the concealer. I did buy the concealer as well. I got the concealer too. So I finally get home. I'm like super excited to try it, whatever, try it. I'm like, woo, yeah. It dries beautifully, beautifully. But, when I sweat, it was coming off. So I decided to throw some water on my face, and it all came off. And I was like, wait a minute, that ain't supposed to happen. My foundation that I do use, when I put water on my face is still nice. It gets I damp the sweat and stuff off, but my makeup is still preserved. But for this one, it was not preserved, and I was not happy about it. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just a fluke. Okay, let me try it again. And so I tried it 2 other times, and still the same thing. So I said, you know what? I'm going to come and record. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Record me putting on the foundation, as they say, with the oil, and putting it on. I don't use a beauty blender. I hate beauty blenders. Don't like them. I'm going to use a brush. I'm going to use my foundation brush. And I'm going to do small sections because it does dry really quickly. So you have to work fast. So I'm just going to do section at a time. So, and also on my face. It is getting clear. It's taking some time. It's only been 2 weeks. 2 weeks was Monday. It's almost 3 weeks. And I had 2 bumps here, and then I have these were like real small, and they hadn't came up, so they came up finally. So, but it does seem to be like I'm clearing. My spots are clearing. So hopefully by the end of the month, the 1 month period, my face would even look better than prior, because prior was real bad. The spots were like woo woo. It was, and I was breaking out woo woo. So I said woo woo, like you guys know what that is, but woo woo. What it do, beautiful people, party people. But anyway, so I end up I'm just keep working the program. I'm using my face wash. I'm using my pads that she gave me. And I have to use the pads twice a day. And then I also have some acne lotion that I have to put on in the morning. And then after that, I have a brightener for morning and evening, 2 different ones. And then for the morning time, I have a moisturizer that I also use as well. Okay, well, back to this. This is a cute bottle. The smell of the oil, I don't know what it's called. Let me see. I don't have the box. I'm sure you can look it up. I don't know what the name of it is, and I don't have my glasses right now. So I'm just going to do a drop here, a drop there, and a small drop there. Okay. And then I'm just gonna massage it on our skin, on my neck, all over my face, all over my face. Get that nice. Okay, into my skin. Let me generate the blood circulation. And I did have my apple cider vinegar, Mother's, and I had cayenne black pepper powder, and then I also put lemon lime juice, and then I also have some pure cayenne oil drops as well. I took that this morning. I'm trying something different. I've been doing the Mother's apple cider. I've been doing it in pill form, but I also have the liquid as well. So I'm doing that as well. So I'm going to see how that works, because I have gained a little weight and I need to bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. My face, the weight goes straight to my face, so my face is fat. Fat, 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 fat. I'm not fat, but my face is fat. Fat, fat. Okay, let's get into it, honey. Like Tammy Rowe say, honey, let's get into it. Get into it. Get into it, honey. So put that box over there. I'm going to take it. As you see, I have been using it to try to see what the deal was. And I'm going to only put a little on. And I'm going to use my finger. I'm going to do this side first. And as I said, this is 23. And I'm just going to work it, like I said, with my foundation brush. And as I said, you have to smaller section. Smaller sections. The summer is just about here. This year went so so fast. Oh my God. Goodness gracious. Just went by so fast. I'm just like, OMG. OMG, OMG, OMG. So I'm not going to put a whole lot on. I just want you to see when I let it dry all over that, and I'm going to just be talking, and I'm just going to let it dry, and then I'm going to proceed to take my Evian Spritz spray, setting spray, or cooling spray, because it's not really a setting spray. Evian spray has been out for so long. That's what I used to use for my, when I did makeup back in the day. I don't do makeup as much now, but I am probably going to start back doing makeup. Yeah, so it's just kind of blotchiness too, and that's probably why they suggest a blendy brush. But as I said, I'm not using it for this purpose, and I don't want to use a blending brush. But I can try another brush. Let's see. I'm not going to turn the mechanical thing on. I'm just going to, this is my Sonicare brush, makeup brush. Oh yeah, that does better. So I'm going to put a little more here. Yeah, summer is coming so fast. As I said, I did used to do makeup. And I'm going to use that water, Evian water spray bottle. Here it is right here. This is, and what does it say? I probably better leave it up there so I can see, shoot. But yeah, this is what I used back in the day, and I still use it. Cool your face down. Okay, I'm gonna do another little drop there. Get all the excess, and work this in. And yeah, we're gonna let it dry. We're just gonna have a conversation for a little bit, and then we're gonna come back later to the foundation. Let me do my neck. So the color is okay, but I normally have to mix because my skin is totally different than my I'm sorry, I'm looking at the mirror, than my rest of my body. So okay, that's all I'm gonna do. That's it, that's all. Okay, so I'm gonna just let this dry. We're just gonna talk, converse. So yeah, this time is going by so fast. I was like, oh my God, I'm married. I've been married, it'll be 3 years this year. That time went by so quickly. Oh my God, how time just flies. Oh Lord. Yeah. I remember when I got married. I'm still in shock. I'm like, oh my God, I'm married. Because I didn't get engaged. I went straight from looking at rings to planning a courthouse wedding. It was like just like that. It was like we went to Vegas, we came back. My husband, then my man, he was like, oh, we should go look at rings. And I was like, oh, okay. So we went to look at rings, and they start showing you the rings, and you're like, oh, I like that one. Ring was like $10,000 some dollars. Then after they started, you pick out your rings, the rings that you like, they go into this little cubicle, this little room, and they start pulling out diamonds. So what kind of diamond do you think you like? They start showing you all these different, the cushion, the radiant, the marquee, the round. What other ones do they have? They have a lot of them. The heart. They got every shape that you want to think of. And then the clarity. People think you just bought a diamond or whatever. The clearer it is, the more expensive it is. The clearer it is, the more expensive it is. So, if you want a good diamond, that means you're going to have to spend some coins. That's right. You're going to have to spend some money on that. So, when she starts showing us these diamonds, and then you start matching it up with the ring, it was in the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And then she was like, well, she suggests, she's like, well, maybe you want to get a cubic zirconia. I was like, no, I sure don't. I know. And then my husband was like, well, what size carat did you want? I was like, at least a 2. I can deal with a 2. But then the price was just like, with the ring, it was like 40,000. It was way, way, way too much. It was just, whoo. So I had, because he was scratching his head, and he was like, he was about to have a heart attack and all that. So I came back to the drawing board and looked at more rings, because I wanted the diamond. I didn't want to sacrifice my diamond, because the jewelry store that I went to, you can take it back in exchange for 110%. They're going to give you 110% back on your diamond. So whatever you pay for that diamond, You can go back and exchange it for something bigger or whatever and just put more money with it. And they're going to give you 110. They're not only going to give you what you pay for it, but they're going to give you 10% more extra on top of that, which that is beautiful. I need to turn my air because these lights are hot. Okay. Oh, yes. As you can see, I'm starting to sweat. Look, that's what I was talking about. You see that? I'm sweating. I'm about to show you right now. See that? That is the makeup that should not be coming off. There. See that? That is the makeup that should not be coming off. That's what that was dripping down all. And as you can see right here, where that makeup came off right there. And that's not supposed to happen. But I'm going to get cool and I'm going to spritz my face. I'm going to show you what the heck I'm talking about this beauty bakery. Cake mix. Cake mix. Bitch, you supposed to stay on my face. Because my other foundation, I don't have this issue. I may get oil transferred on my paper towel, but not my makeup. So if I go in the pool, and when I go in the pool and I come out, I'm going to have no makeup on. And that is not good. When I go in the pool with my other makeup, and no, you're probably not supposed to have makeup, but I still want to look cute when I'm out, honey. So I want to have on my makeup. And as my friends know me for, when we traveled and did all kind of stuff, honey, when I came up out the water, I came out like a goddess, honey. They was like, wait a minute, you didn't do my makeup. So I end up doing all my friends' makeup. I know I'm changing the subject, but bear with me. I had that moment because I was sweating from these lights and I had to show you. But anyways, I want my makeup to stay. But back to what I was saying. Anyways, where was I? Where was I? I was talking about, I don't remember. But anyway, well, I'm just get to the makeup. It's not supposed to move off your face. Oh, my ring. Diamonds. Yeah. So I had to go back to the drawing board and went back to the drawing board, started looking at rings. And I was like, try to get the ring. It didn't have to be because I could always upgrade to the ring. So I end up getting this ring here. That's what's on my diamond. This ring came later. I got this ring here. This ring here, which didn't cost much at all, but it's still nice. It can still hold back clear diamond. My diamond is probably dirty right now, but it is a clear diamond. And then later I got my my band, which is very pretty. It's diamonds on each side and has this Victorian feel, and then it has rose gold on the inside. So yeah. So yeah, when you're picking out rings, you want to be very careful. I would ask to see diamonds first before rings, because if you're into diamonds like I am, I love diamonds. If you're into diamonds, most definitely ask them to see the diamonds first, so you can pick a diamond and then pick your ring, because then you can have a better match. Because when you pick a ring that you see you like, and you be like, oh dang, that's a diggity bomb. And then when you have to go and look at the diamonds, you like, oh, and then it becomes overwhelming, and then it just makes you stop and want to go home and don't do anything. So always just go and say, you know what, let me look at the diamonds first, because the diamonds does not come with the ring. They're separate. Now, if you go buy a cheesy ring, then you may get that one with the diamond. Or you go to a pawn shop or something like that, you'll probably get a diamond in the ring. But if you're going to a jewelry store, you're only going to get the ring, and you have to purchase the diamond separately. So that's why I suggest to you to, something in my eye, Jesus. I think it's my lash or something. Good, yep, something in my eye. Because it was like, ugh. But anyways, yeah, just go look at the diamonds first. So anyways, get to the spritzer. This should be dry enough. Yeah, so I'm about to spritz my face. This is if I would douse my face in the pool. So this is what I'm doing. I am spritzing. So I'm going to turn this over. Clear. Okay. Look at all that. Look, makeup is, look, look at that. What kind of mess is that? Makeup is gone. Look, you can see my spots again. Look at that. Look, makeup is gone. Why is my makeup gone? It was dry. I have the air on and everything. That should not be happening. All my makeup on my Beauty Bakerie cake mix. It is not transfer proof, or is it water resistant? It's not even sweat resistant. What the hell, Beauty Bakerie? When I look for a foundation, I look for a foundation that stays, that helps the oils. What good is it if it's going to come off my face as soon as I dab my face? That's not going to do me any good. I don't know, all you influencers out there, beauty influencers, come on now. I need for people to stop fibbing. I need people to be real. I know there's a lot of them that are, but there are some that are not. And yes, it goes on dry, matte. Awesome. But what about what I just went through? And as you saw before, when I started to sweat, it started to drip. It was coming off my face then. So I need for you guys to get it together with the formula, because that formula is a no-go for me. I am sorry. So I am going back today to return my stuff to Riley Rose. I am so disappointed in this. I was so excited. It's black owned. I love patronizing our black people, but we got to do better in what we all need. We all have different types of face, oily combination, dry, real oily. So for those that are oily combination, we need for our makeup to stay in place. We don't need it to be on our shirt, or when we look, our makeup is down here, all on our clothes. We don't need that. I certainly don't need that, and I don't want that. And I don't want to keep applying makeup all day throughout the day. If I'm applying my makeup when I leave this house, that's the only time I'm applying. Only thing I'm going to do is touch up, get the oil, use my little pads here. I'm going to use those, get the oil off. That's it. I don't want to have to reapply, take makeup, take this with me and this to apply my makeup again. No, I don't want to do that. So I said, really hope that you can come and redo that formula, add some, do something to make it where it's not coming off my face when I am sweating. So I urge you, and please, people, if you love it, I have no problem with the people that love it. But for me, I don't want my makeup coming off my face. I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm not trying to be mean. I love makeup, and I have so many different types of foundation. And the things that I can say about some foundation, they don't come off my face when I dry and then I apply water. I may have just a little, like my oil zone or whatever, oil T-zone, and that may, but the makeup itself does not. My holy grail is Revlon Color Stay. Revlon Color Stay is my jam, but I also mix it with some other stuff, but my makeup still stays on, and that's the most important. I like to try all types of foundation that has that effect where it stays on my face, and if I get water, if I sweat, it's going to still stay on my face. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'm just like irritated to the point where I'm just irritated. Now, Beauty Bakerie, I do love your blush palette. I don't know, what is it called? Coffee and Cocoa. I do love that. And I also love It's for the Gram. Do It for the Gram eyeshadow palette. Love that. Now, the thing I don't like about, other thing I don't like Beauty Bakerie, I didn't get this from Riley Rose. I got this actually from the site. It took over, I don't know how long. I ordered May the 2nd, didn't get it to the May the 19th, which is way too long to be coming from San Diego. I got the oil pad. I didn't know they were oil pads. I should have read it. But I got these little pads that's supposed to take off the lippy. I can't stand these because oil gets all over. So what if you just wanted just to take your lips off and not all your makeup? This is not it, because oil is now all over your face because it's super oily. I was thinking more of like a liquid or something, less messy. That's what I was looking for. But here, there, and then I have the and I also have their Beauty Bakerie, one of their metallic red lips. I haven't really tried this. I tried it, but not really. So I don't know how I feel about this, because when I first tried it on, it wasn't really comfortable on my lips. I do have my Maybelline Color Stay liquid stuff. Very, very comfortable on my lips. When it dries, it doesn't feel like I have anything on. It doesn't crack. It's just really good. So I have to try this again. I tried it the one time, so I'm gonna give it another shot. But I didn't like it the first time I tried it on, so I'm gonna give it another go. But the first time I tried the Maybelline one, this one is amazing. I love it. It's the Super Stay, and I have every color, I should say. This is really good. So, but anyways, I just want to thank you for tuning in to my channel, and just thumb my video up, subscribe, and push the notification bell so you can get notified to my videos, even though I have to start uploading it a little better. But I love talking, and this is an outlet for me. I just have to get more consistent in doing things. This is with everything. So I'm trying to wrap my brain around it to do more, to do more, just period, point blank. Like, I need to finish cleaning my room. I need to do a lot of things that I just keep procrastinating, and I need to stop that. But it's neither here or there. Comment below, give me some suggestions, and yeah, definitely have a beautiful, wonderful day and weekend. Talk to you soon. Peace and love. Peace and love out there, beautiful people. You have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.